Mr. Jha, on his 75th birthday, Prime Minister Modi has chosen Madhya Pradesh to launch a series of schemes. How do you really read the symbolism behind this visit?
Prime Minister Modi on his birthday has always been choosing something which is very unique. He would go to visit the army or the air force or our Jawans on the borders and many such areas, critical areas where no prime ministers would in the past would ever dare to or rather thought of visiting, and that too on the day of his birthday. Now, this time he has chosen Madhya Pradesh, and what a auspicious occasion it is for choosing this day and launching a project like this. I wish him I wish him all the best. And I feel, in my assessment, he is the most dynamic prime minister. I have not seen Nehru performing, but Jawaharlal Nehru. But thereafter, I have seen almost all the prime ministers performing. And during past 50 years or so, I mean, whosoever had been the prime minister, I rate Prime Minister Modi as the most dynamic prime minister of this country ever had.
All right, Mr. Jha, the government is also pushing women's healthcare, Swasth Nari, Sashakt Parivar, Poshan Ma. Do you see this as a turning point in women-centric healthcare, or would you say it's more of a showcase?
Something has to be done, certainly for women. And see, ultimately, he had to choose some place or the other place. Had he chosen Bihar, for example, now where the election is round the corner, or in the state of Maharashtra or Mumbai, for example, where I live in, people would have said that it is something to do with the municipal corporation election, which is round the corner in the city of Mumbai. So therefore, I mean, let us not make a political issue out of everything. People are bound to say something or the other, as they have no other thing to say about him so far as his hard work, his performance, his dedication for the country, the kind of hard work which he puts in, even now at this age of 75, can put anybody, including people like me who also work very hard, put to shame. I mean, we are, and when people tell me that I work very hard, I always set example. I give them example of Prime Minister Modi. Look at this man. He is much older than me in age, but look at his the kind of hard work he puts in every day. He takes a 24 hours flight from America and lands up in early in the morning in the wee hours, and 8 o'clock in the morning he starts cleaning the streets of Delhi. I mean, this is the kind of dedication he has. I mean, we are blessed. We are extremely blessed to have a dynamic prime minister like Modi, and I wish him all the best in his future. May God give him best of his the health and give him success, and let Ma Bharati shower upon him blessings so that he serves the nation for another few more years, many more years to come.
Okay. Mr. Jha, when you put it all together, health camps, tribal outreach, industrial push, roadshow, it does look like a carefully choreographed political message.
Certainly, there is absolutely nothing wrong. If a prime minister of the country, ultimately, he is the brand ambassador not only of the country but also of his party. We are a democratic setup, and ultimately, prime minister leads from the front. He has to win votes for his party, and therefore, if whatever he is doing, people are bound to say that this is showcasing or this or that. But look at where our country has gone to after 2014, when he came in, became the prime minister in May 2014. Look at where India has reached. We have reached to, we are likely to be the third largest economies in the world very shortly. And 5 trillion, we are already 4 trillion plus economy in the world, and we are likely to be the fifth 5 trillion economy very soon. I mean, what else you want? What else you expect a country to? We have, under his leadership, the country has reached to the new pinnacles and new heights. And I wish the country makes a progress, the kind of example which he has set or the standard of hard work which he has set, it will be a lesson for the generation to come. And every prime minister will have to match in future, will have to match his caliber and the kind of hard work which he puts in. I don't think it is very simple. It is not that very simple to spend work 16 hours, 18 hours a day non-stop without taking any off. What else you want? And people are bound to
And
say something or the other.
And just to add a bit more context to the story, even at the age of 75, like you rightly said, the Prime Minister is showing he is still very much at the center of BJP's story when we speak about governance and politics both.
Absolutely, absolutely. He is leading from the front, and he has. It's not that he always he would pass on the buck to someone else. He charge karna. He takes the responsibility himself. He leads from the front, be it political, be it administrative issues, ruling the country. He always leads from the front. Charge. He leads from the front. And we are really blessed. I may tell you, we are really very blessed to have a prime minister like Narendra Modi. And many times I think that now look at pandemic 2019, which struck the world over. Now, what would have been the situation in the country had Prime Minister Modi been not around? It would have been catastrophic. He prevented all that. And look at where the economy has gone to, where we were in 2014, prior to 2014, and where we are today in 2025 at the end of 2025. Every year, this country is reaching to its new heights, achieving milestones, and it is certainly a matter of admiration. It's a matter we all should be proud of.
Mr. Jha, coming back to the core of it, the Prime Minister has also announced Adi Seva Parv focused on tribal welfare. Do tell us, help our viewers understand how important is this outreach, especially in a state like Madhya Pradesh, where such a large tribal with such a large tribal population.
Absolutely. Now, these were the people who were all the time, all these years after our independence, were possibly marginalized, or they were not thought of because possibly they're not the vote banks. The government in the past never thought of our tribals living in difficult situation, living in different areas, difficult areas, different terrains. But this government, and under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, certainly this issue has been addressed too. Ever since now, look at our President of India herself. Now, she hails from a tribal community, and it's a matter of pride. It's a matter of certainly to be rejoiced by every Indian. So no countryman should feel that he has not been taken care of. There is representation of every caste, creed, religion, or maybe you may be Adivasi, but you can become the president of India in this country.